Positively San Diego with Virginia Cha.
The phrase overcoming the odds is an understatement when it comes to Rob Mendez. He's a high school football coach, a leader, a motivator who was also born with a rare disability. But in true Positively San Diego fashion, he has never let that define him. He's won national recognition for his perseverance, and though winning is as important to him as it is to any coach, I saw firsthand that is not what drives him.
Get on the ball, let's go. Reset, reset, reset.
It doesn't take long to forget.
Perfect, okay, cool. Run it.
Why Coach Rob Mendez is in a wheelchair. 33 years ago, he was born with tetra amelia syndrome, a rare genetic condition that prevents the development of arms and legs.
I always got to remind myself, and that don't be your own worst enemy, and don't hold yourself back on pursuing what you want to really do in life.
For Rob, that's coaching football.
Give me a fist bump.
Why football?
My friends played football, so I started, going to practices, and I wasn't on the team, and I was, from a distance watching practice, and the coaches, they waved me into the team huddle, and, they asked me if I wanted to be a part of the team and give me a jersey, and at 14 years old, I'm like, oh yeah, I can't believe this.
He started out as the manager of the Gilroy High team in Northern California.
By the time I was a senior in high school, I was wearing the headsets with the coaches and listening to them.
He even got to call some plays. Eventually, he became the head coach of the JV team at Prospect High, about 40 miles away, leading them to the finals of the district championship. Then it was time for a change.
I remember looking over the bay, realizing how beautiful, downtown San Diego was, and kind of told myself this is where I want to be. So 6 months later, I made it happen. Here we go, run it.
He started here last year as the head coach of the JV team at Hilltop High. Now he's at Francis Parker as the offensive coordinator of the varsity team.
This is like my second home.
And his team is like a second family. But it's his first family, in particular his dad, who helped him develop the confidence to succeed.
I think he really tried to adapt to what I was able to do instead of focusing on what I was not able to do.
Today, that includes mobility, using his shoulders to manipulate a specially designed wheelchair, drawing football patterns with his mouth, and operating his phone with his nose better than some can with their hands. Has there ever been a moment where you weren't sure?
Oh yeah. I'm human. I doubt myself a lot. I get really down about sometimes, especially in my early 20s where what if I did have arms and legs? Where would I be?
Rob says during the darkest times, 4 little words kept him going.
My mantra, who says I can't, actually came from an 8th grade dance when my friends even doubted me on dancing with this girl, I wanted to dance with.
So when he did donuts around her and made her laugh.
And I look back and kind of with a chip on my shoulder, and I look back at my friends and say, oh yeah, who says I can't? Nobody.
It's that positivity that made him a natural in 2019 to win the ESPY's Jimmy V Award for Perseverance, named after legendary basketball coach Jim Valvano, who died of cancer in 1993.
Wow. Can't believe I'm here. You're good? Let's go.
It's not a role he asked for, but Rob says if he can inspire, he will.
We do get down about what we cannot do, and I just feel like, my purpose is to exemplify on persevering on and carrying on what we're able to do. So I think that, I don't really need to say it. I kind of just do it. The one thing that always brought me back to include myself was, oh yeah, well, who says I can't?
Who says he can't? In case you're wondering, Rob does have a caretaker to help with things most of us take for granted, like brushing our teeth. He says he hopes to be the head coach of a varsity team and someday coach in the NFL. His book, Who Says I Can't? The Astonishing Story of a Fearless Life, is out now. Rob says the book is a way to reach people who may not follow sports.